You're watching Swizzlerz Zone.
Hello. Just tweeting out right now. Oh, good timing. Thank you, Swizzlerz, for that awesome tweet. Appreciate that. I look horrible. Oh my goodness me, my hair is like... Alex, welcome. I'm still sick. I wasn't going to stream and I was going to play my game, and then I'm like, no, I got to play a little bit. Maybe I'll stream a little bit of it, and then I could show you my game I've been playing a lot lately. It's called Hearts of Iron 4. It's a very hard game. I want to start over. I might even start over today. And yeah, I've sometimes playing this game, I put in like 5 hours straight, 6 hours playing. It's very time management, very very complicated, and I didn't want to stream it because it's so complicated. I think it'll be very boring to watch. So if you don't think it's boring and you want to watch a little bit, you can see what I've been doing. Pretty much, I've been playing Germany. Give you a little bit of a rundown. I'm playing Germany. It's 1947 now. The game starts in 1936, so I played it for about 11 years of the game time. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Let me know if the game sounds are too loud. It might have been a little loud. We got some problems going on right now if we look at the top of the board. The insufficient resources. We're short about 227 chromium. It's not good because we're just unfortunately went to war with Russia, and Russia was our biggest supplier of chromium, other than the few countries I control that have all the world's supply of chromium. Basically, no, it's not a free game. I bought it on Steam a while back. It's I have taken over America, Canada, and Mexico. Mostly we have armies in Mexico right now. I have to turn that down a bit. Let me check where my sound settings are set to. 37, 38 is usually where I stream at, but it might be a little loud for you guys. Do let me know. Basically, yeah, that might go over my voice a bit. Just a bit. Game options. Sound. Audio. Master down a little bit. There's a lot of ambient sounds in the game. I'll take it to half. Let me know, does that sound better? If that's too low, let me know. Those are some of my armies here. Got quite a few of them. We're moving a lot of them over to here right now. The other ones I think I'm mostly going to leave here because I'm not totally sure what I'm actually... let's send them down. Got this guy. We're going to make a front line for him along the southern border here. And at the same time, we're going to send the other guy. We'll front line him. Actually, really should... I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Not sure. Resistance. Resistance map. No resistance there. There's looking like there might be resistance here. No resistance there because I've conquered that already. Let's where's that guy? This guy is here. He doesn't really have much good stuff. We'll probably do something different with him. I think we're gonna get a garrison an area for him. Garrison all of Mexico. That's the border. That's that border. We'll garrison this area for now. And he can guard that area. Like I said, we are moving these troops over here, probably to invade Cuba, because we are going to go to war with Cuba soon. They have a world supply of chromium, and I want all of their chromium instead of getting some of it. So if I could take all their chromium, that would be nice. One of the larger suppliers of chromium. The next larger supplier of it would be other people, but I've got a lot of chromium here. If I go to the resource map mode, actually that's the other stuff that's not. Oh, see, we got 36 right there, 8 right there. So we do have some chromium. Some rubber there. Fortunately, when I missed this one, I took all the other lands but that one. China has some chromium too. 4. Every country has a little bit, but I need a lot. To make advanced weapons, we need it. Wrong section. Production lines are right here. The only problem is right now, because I had so many tanks on full production of it, that I don't have enough chromium to keep production tanks up. These guys don't. These guys, heavy tanks are what take it. Anything that's heavy tank or higher. So we're going to give these guys full production on that. Got to come up with a new plan. So we're not going to have chromium. Where is their chromium? 8, 12 there, 10 there. Take over this. Oh, this area has 22. I really need this area fast in this area. This one's got 46, so we really have to push this direction. We are losing the battles over here right now. Unfortunately, this military is not being supplied by me. And Buddy gave me the military, and then the military is dying because they're not supplied by me. Well, let's go to battle. We'll take this guy. This guy, take this guy is going to walk all the way in. And we're going to leave one guy for defense. We're going to send this guy all the way up to there. This guy is going up to there. That's going that way. So let's send those guys that way. Don't really have much going on here. Guys playing around there. And set for route. These guys. Okay, this one is on guarding. Let's take over some areas here. Got 5 troops right there. That used to be all. Is there anything good in this area? Like nothing good. It's Russia. Russia's garbage land. Except for resources. And that one and that one. I'm trying to get these cities right now. I think the capital of this guy's city is this one, but he's not getting supplies from me. His lines are broken. Never had any connection to me, that's the problem. And I don't have any troops down here to push upwards, or I would try to make a break through this area. We could try to do, this is 5-1, this is 3-3, it's a river, so that's not going to help us at all. I think we're gonna take those guys that way and leave, actually just take everybody that way and leave one there. We'll try to push this direction. Try to push this guy that way. And we're gonna take this guy. We can't take that guy, we won't give me control of him. Thank you. It's a very hard game. I've been playing it for a very long time. Unfortunately, I had a strategy. Russia's really strong. Thank you for that, host. And I think there's a tweet out there too. Yeah, I'm kind of ill right now still. Basically, I've been playing this game a little bit. If you watch my Steam records, I've been playing it a lot lately. So I have taken over Germany and England, and then from that I went across to Canada. I basically island hopped all these islands till I got into Canada. When I was in Canada, I did a big infrastructure upgrade right here. That was my landing spot. And from there, I pushed forwards and forwards until I really upgraded the infrastructure to hold my huge armies fully supplied. As at first, I was losing people nonstop. So once I got into here, I opened up a second port right here and left the front line basically all the way along here and around. And eventually, it was actually went along and around this way, and that way, and that way. But eventually, I broke the line actually and took over southern Ontario. And then another time I broke the line this direction and broke their line and pushed them all the way back, and then again pushed them back, and it just kept pushing America back basically. And didn't ever really win until I finally got across, and I basically took Seattle, was one of my last cities I grabbed, and then I hadn't taken the southwest. But yeah, my line fighting was basically I line fighted all the way up to about here where I'd basically sit, because if they attacked me, they would win. The longest time I had to go and build defenses and just basically fight them out. It was a hard war. But that happened, I finished that battle yesterday, taking over USA, and then that ended the main war, which allowed me to claim all my lands, so I have a lot less resistance issues. Now it's like repairs, and I've got almost everything's under repair. This is good. We're actually doing better now. Repairs are almost caught up. So if that's the case, I need to get some upgrades done. I have some there. I would like to get better there. I'd like to get better over here too. Let's go here. It should give me good coverage. We'll go one way over here. As you see, I'm at the tail end of the repairs. They're almost all done. This is good. Huge infrastructure back behind me. Huge military stuff. All that fun stuff. Factories. Those are the words I want to use. But owned 447, from export 123, in use 548, civilian factories from occupation 40, consumer goods 164, consumption 384, imports minus 22, whatever the heck that means. Still don't understand those numbers. I haven't really moved them back and forth. I kind of just leave what there is, and I did build a bunch early on, like factories, military factories, and factories in general in Germany. But as you take over areas, you get their factories, and now that they're not fighting with me and mad at me constantly, it's kind of nice. But I think we're going to start a bit of an area. I want to get my, I'll start right there too. Once these are all repaired, which won't be too long, should be nice. And then we'll shift this one to the top. And it's right in the middle of my fight. We'll get some radar, upgraded radar in that area. Because right now, if we go to radar coverage, I think that's not it. Where's my radar coverage? Radar coverage is only up to here, so if we put a big radar there, that will increase our coverage over into this area. But got the naval. You can see what our navy's up to, where they are. Got our main military controls, so you can see everything that's going on, all the different attacks and stuff. Lots of different numbers. That some of the mean stuff you can really get into the details of the game. We got the airplanes and all that fun stuff too. Got some rockets in some places, some fighters. on my boats. He bought City Skylines on Xbox One and did a couple of streams in it. Nice. Nice. It's a good game, I will say. Oh, we have some tactical bombers. Where are they again? Eastern Poland right now, eh? I'm firing on Eastern Poland. Let's double check the where? Go to mode. They're mostly here, and where I suspect they would be. We have air superiority of 94%, which is good. Mission close air support. Reception naval strikes on. Yeah, we don't really have air up here. There's an air map. This map? No. There's our navies. This is the naval map mode, so where you can stands out your navy stuff, where all your boats are and everything. What do you got going on? You're patrolling here, patrolling here, patrolling here. Patrolling up here. I've had a few fights with the enemies, as you can see. There have been one about here. We had victory against them. We also had victory there. However, there's going to be forcing them out. As soon as I take over the last base, naval base here, we'll have that area, which will be nice. I'm going to plow all these troops here right up into there as fast as I can. Should just drive them across, is safer. We could do that. Let's do that. We'll move these guys. Fast move, and let's place them right, because Moscow's right there, and it's right now it's August, so I want to have Moscow as fast as I can. Let's do fast move on all those guys, and do fast move on those guys there. Why is Russia democratic? I don't know if Russia's democratic. Russia is 52% democratic. That's a good question. They're communist and fascist. So my guess is that they might have over time. Well, you gotta remember, I did do the coup. So when I had to almost turn them fascist. I'd been doing the how's the word you do it? You boost party popularity, and I did that for almost like 4 or 5 years on their country, and to a point where they had Axis was almost taken over, so I thought I'd do a coup. And with the coup, that's when this war finally started with them. So it kind of hurts them a bit because they have their back. They lost how many military troops, right? It's just unfortunately this guy's got zero support from me because there's no actual connection to my land. And he gave me control of his troops, and that was a mistake. I shouldn't have taken them. I can't figure out how to give them back. So, like, I have these troops, and I don't want control of them anymore, and I'd like to give them back. But I don't know how to do that. One of the things in this game, there's so many parts in this game. So, I have to, like, try to fight with his useless troops. Well, these guys, for instance, have no, they're running out of stuff, slowly. It's going to be little fights, little fights, little fights. But we'll put a play on it right now. Try to wait for a break and a break. Ooh. Almost had a break there. We can't get to that one. With Russia, I find it's easiest is to wait for a break and then move forwards and try to advance fast. Because if you just sit there and fight them non-stop, they'll actually win. I'm in single player. Just disband the troops, really? I want to disband a troop. Really? Okay, I'll test with one. We have this guy right here. So if I disband him, how do you disband him? Oh, ha! Wasn't that cool? I mean, I could give him all his troops back. I don't know. Do I want to do that? Maybe it would be better for him. Let's see. Let's watch that troop for a bit. Let's see. Does he get supplied again? At least he's doing something. Well, you know what? Let's do that. Let's disband them all. I'm gonna give him back control of his own military, because I don't really want control of his military. He gave it to me and I took it by accident, so it's like, shoot. Now I don't think I'm doing well with it. I'll keep some of it. We'll give him that section. 27. I'll keep at least 24 of them. So we'll give him these two. And we'll give him one of these. 24 of them I'll keep. Now. But yeah, I am playing on easy because this game is like severely hard to keep up with. And I hadn't played, I played 1, 2, 3, and I hadn't played 4 since recently when I bought it. And there's so much has changed between 3 and 4. A lot of has changed, and even between 1, 2, and 3, and then to 4, that it's still a good game. It's very complicated. I'm trying to use the automated fighting a little bit to my advantage. Sometimes I find it doesn't work as well. I'm kind of a micromanager in the sense that I like to micromanage my attacks, when they're going on, when the best time to attack is. Right about now, this guy's going to leave. So this guy's going to be out of here, and he's going to be out. 4 hours. So right away, we want to start entering there. Oh, now we want to move. We're going to send 7 troops that direction. And we're going to take those 3 and bring them down as well. And looks like we can just move forwards here. To pause for a second. This guy's moving out. What we really should do is try to twirl around these guys and cut that whole area. That would be probably a good thing to do, but they pushed at me when I tried to do that. As I came down through here. Down. These guys are fast moving again. Go. We got a space. Let's put a push for that direction and push him that way. Actually, let's go. We'll go run for that city right there. I don't know where the military just went. The military just like left. It must be making a fallback line. So these guys are gonna aim straight for. Actually, we're gonna push these guys for this spot here. And these guys, we're gonna send them right in over as far in as we can for now. aim for that city there. Alright. These guys are not winning the battle right now. Enemy has air superiority, which doesn't help. Might be time to move some planes up. Take some of the back planes. How many is this airport support? 600. 800 for that one. There's 100 that one. Let's bring in some close air support. We're going to bring in some interceptors. Got rocket interceptors now. We'll bring in some fighters. Fortunately, fighters are dying. Lost a lot of fighters. Our production of fighters is pretty high, but right now, let's do something. I'm not doing an upgrade on these guys yet because I'm actually doing research on that as fast as I can. We're almost caught up with that. Okay, we're short 1,000 fighters right now. We don't have enough for all these lines, so we're going to shut down. We'll put this one to the top, and this one to the top. And then we'll look at these modern tank lines. For instance, this one isn't producing as fast, or this one. Let's shut down this line. And I'm going to shut down one of these because I need more. This one's not full, so shut that down. I go all the way down to this. I need 25 there. Till I get that other area. Kind of out of luck. 25 there. And a few there. And I need some for my ships. My capital ships aren't being produced. Don't really need to have as many ships probably anymore, but it's good to have a good navy, I think. Let's shut down a line right about here, I think. This one's 85.3, 85.2, 5.2, 85.0. Okay, we'll just no, I can't shut that out. Doesn't make a difference. I'll take out this one. That should hopefully give me enough chromium to cover my ships. Not to cover that heavy tank, unfortunately, but some of the ships are getting built again. That one is. Still need some more though. Let's take the line off one of those guys at the top. We need modern tank destroyers. We'll take a line off you. That opens up 20 more. And now our ships are all being built, which is good. That's what we need. We could use need 30 for this heavy tank, but all right. Now, because we have the availability, looking at the top here, free military factories, I'm going to put jet fighters on multiple lines of jet fighters. Let's build another jet fighter line. Put in interceptors as well. Now I had repaired most of my military production facilities, so we haven't maxed it yet. I think we'll go another fighter. Surplus. I needed 28 chromium. Should be fine still. Let's hit pause and see if that resets itself a little bit. Still got a pretty good surplus of everything else. Got like a lot of control of most of the resources in the world but chromium, unfortunately. But Russia definitely is needed for later on in the game. We got a bunch of chromium. Let's go back to production. If we do this right now, we'll be putting out 1.26 per day, 1.9 of these guys. So in time, when you get full speed on, when you first open the line, you'll see there's a red and the green. The green is where how much your production efficiency is. Eventually, over time, it will fill up. The idea is to get to 120%, which is your best. So that makes the most per day. And the ones that are red haven't hit maximum yet, so they're not as they're newer lines. For instance, this line here is making Jetfire's full production efficiency is making 4.35 a day. This guy makes 6.45 a day. So on a new line is 4.5. I'm making only 1 a day. So these lines will take how long to get up to full capacity? Might not get there in time, but in the meantime, they'll ramp up their speed. One of those full speed lines is faster than these. So the idea is you want to really plan out your production, so you're building what you need. Right now I really have a lot of infantry equipment. I'm upgrading equipment across the world, really pushing that out. Also different tanks that are older tank designs, and I'm trying to push the modern tanks, being the newer style tanks, but they need like a lot of chromium to make them, and I don't have lots of that, which sadly sucks. And we got some ships that I'm building too. Try to put out some submarines out into the world. Another type of aircraft carrier. Why speed 1? What is speed 1? That's something new. I might not have the latest fighter. Is that what you mean by it's number 1? Speed 1. I have my game paused right now, actually. This is the problem. Normally when I play my game, I'm very much sit here for like 8 hours playing this. I'm really slow. I'm a micro detailer in the sense that when I do play, I make like choices and changes, and then I go really slow. It's just too much going on in the world at one given time, and when I micromanage everything, I gotta be like, okay, well, what's going on over here? Do I have a problem over here? But oh, the time. Mostly because that's just how I play. If it goes too fast, then I'm gonna miss something. And even like then. So I'm sorry, I'm not more entertaining. I'm mostly just. Usually I try to stream once in a while for my friends, and I have been playing this game and haven't been streaming for the last 2 weeks. I've been sick. I thought I'd show them today. Chipser 70 over there on Beam stopped by, and then I had Dawn, I think, hasn't stopped by yet, but yeah, I'm a really slow player. We are being attacked here right now. They walked out of the spot, giving me a gate way, basically. If I was full speeding, I would have missed that completely, probably. Like there's another one right there too. We'll take that one that way. Oh no, they got in here before I did. Now it's an attack. That's unfortunate. We're losing on that attack. That's not good. Wait till this army gets good again. Which guy is this guy? Oh, this is this guy. Actually, we should probably take his... We should probably break this up. Put a new guy on it. What do we got? It's August right now, so we got a fortress buster there. On this guy. 27, eh? 6, 25, 24. We'll give that back to him. And that guy should be 24. So let's go and give the command out. Now that we got some troops there. We'll frontline you, being that's your front line. And I want to give you a battle plan. Sometimes I will do these battle plans, but I find they don't work that well. I want you to go that way. And we're going to give you a go. Fortunately, these guys spread their front lines too far. They spread themselves out across the whole area. You got armies of 13 there. Huge armies. Not good. And you send those guys up that way. And that guy up as far as that way. One division to that battle plan. Well, yeah, I know that. It should have been that one guy. I don't want them all to go to that battle plan. By the way, you have a battle plan that will get you a bonus of 50% attack. Really? Well, I didn't know that. The problem is you hit the go pay button and then you watch what they do. And he says that plan is risky. Division's still preparing. This guy... These guys' plans are all over, I think. They need new plans. They're kind of spread out too far, unfortunately. They had battle plans. Most of their plans are to take over these areas, which have happened, so there's still one of them having a battle plan that way. Eventually I'll try to fight through it. Let's go this way. I don't really have any tanks down here. Let's take this guy here. Let's try pushing into that city there. You don't need to activate the plan for the bonus. Oh, really? Okay. I'm still sick. Ah. Yeah, it's gotta be probably one of the most boringest games in the world, unless you played the game and then you like the game. There's so much of it that I'm still learning, like the changes, right? I didn't want to play it because I've done so many mistakes early on that I'm like, I have such a horrible military. But I'm playing on easy, which seems to help a little bit, but there have been times I've almost lost areas and lost armies, so it's got routed and stuff. You can micro things, but still do not have the plan activated. Oh, really? So just having the plan helps. Okay. Interesting. Who's this guy? Okay, you're guarding. What made your front line down here? Or were you the guard? I don't remember. No, you're guarding. Yeah. I'm hoping to get some more of those territories down that way. Ooh, nice, we got it. Cancel that. No. No, don't fight that way. Unfortunately, they're coming around really fast. They see that little spot, they moved out of the way and they weren't prepared for me, so I just pushed my troops as fast as I can in the hole. I find that works really good. That's how I took out America mostly. Lots of it, and then eventually it just wrapped around them from too many spots and just encircled them. Because my armies head on are like 14 troops. So send these guys in. Send them all in that way. I'm gonna win these fights. Take a break with those. Just send me a Discord, the bar that tells you what the bonus attack is. Okay, you can do that. To join my Discord, you just gotta go to discord.me/Swizzlerz. Keep in mind there's about a 10-minute cooldown period where you won't be able to post anything in the Discord, except for on like, yeah. There's so many things about this game. Like, I've done a bit of reading on it and watched a few YouTube videos to get like help on certain things I didn't know or didn't understand, and I'm like, ah. Guys are automatically transferring down to here. Problem with they've spread their armies out too far, like split themselves up in the front lines of. I gotta redo the front lines. So his front line, I think, is the brown. I want to redo his front line. Let's start him. Ah, where's the front line? Give him that area. And the next one is the greenish guy. We have that guy there. Yeah, these lines used to be from right here and here originally, so it's kind of become really spread out. Do a delete on this section here. We're going to give him defensive line, sorry, no, front line. Ah, it's not working. And we'll go right across to there. I'm going to give you a front and offensive line plan. I want control of... Oop. I want to get control, probably say up to about there. %, land value considered to be to our disadvantage. Large river crossing -10, division still preparing -20. Oh, good. Finally. That's another thing I forgot to do. All this stuff. So I've been pushing through as fast as I can, doing upgrades on it all. Some of my troops have things, some of them don't. Most of them have things. I do have some production military police, I think, going on, but they're not... Oh. There's a modern tank there ready. Oh. There he is. It's time to move these guys fast into the fight. This is a whole nother new army. Mostly military. Move them in and put them right up here. I'm gonna give him a leader. Kind of in a force, so we'll give him forced attack. Also put them in the front line here. Front line, there we go. My mouse sometimes does a double click, I noticed lately. I'll go there. And we'll do an offensive line. I want to move you guys up. Up this direction. That's the one that's going to be fighting up this way to that direction there. This guy's got a small little army. Looks like just a few troops. There's actually 2 guys up there. Not bad. We'll give them all to him. And let's go back to there in 6 more minutes. Then I have to open up my Discord. Oh, details. Planes is another thing I'm trying to catch up with fast. I think that was a CAS that just completed. So let's do the next one. So behind. How many casualties? People die non-stop. Right now I'm running at oh, there's my manpower. How many casualties? Good question. Always lose people's. We're running at service by recruitment right now. So I'm at 10%. I haven't upgraded it to the higher yet, the 20 or the 25%. Thankfully I haven't got that far, but if I go up to that, they'll give me like production wise of 5 million people probably if I did that. But I don't want to do it yet. But yeah, I did want to keep it on the other ones, the lower ones, because they're better, but it seems, but training speed is increased when you go higher, but oh well. I needed the people. I didn't have the population, but I should hopefully get more population in time. Casualties on the first pop-up. Red under on the top of the screen. First pop-up. Research, diplomacy, trade, construction. Are you talking about over here? I don't know. I think people just die. People die all the time. Don't know. At the side of the logistics tab. Where's the logistics tab? Army, Navy, Air, achievements. Help, main, time, speed, default, naval, fly area, resistance, resources, diplomacy, Guten Abend. Oh, good afternoon to you too. I got to find that. No idea. Or is it good evening? It could be a good evening. It's afternoon where I am right now. Still. I got out of bed about 2 hours ago and it's 4 p.m. Logistics tab, eh? Where is the logistics tab? Oh, there we go. Logistics tab. Oh, what tab is that? Well, that's a whole different area. What am I supposed to do with the logistics tab? See, this is why I should not be streaming this game. Discord is pretty simple. Discord. Should be pretty simple. Oh, wrong thing. I just clicked the wrong one. I don't know if it's going to work on here. I'm in game. No, I can't bring it up. Except that. And I don't have it set up to do multiple monitors to another monitor, so I do apologize. I won't be able to bring up. There should be a little thing under Discord. You might have to be an approved member. Let me see. I'll open up my phone and see if I can do it from here. Unfortunately, Windows key is not. Actually, let me try something funky. Windows tab. Desktop 2. I'll open Discord up there. That didn't work. Something about Deutschland. Lots of words in German that I do not understand. Yeah. I don't know if any of my mods are on at the moment. If you want to Twitter it to me, I for sure can get it over Twitter. If you want, that might be an option. Yeah, because unfortunately, I can't get into it with this game. Like, this game's running on full screen mode, so it won't let me. Unfortunately. Let me see, I want to see something. Task manager. What my performance is doing right now. Let's turn off preview and see how that goes. On something Deutschland Uber Allies in der Welt. I don't know. When I see the word Uber, I think of a taxi. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, probably do, unfortunately, and I don't have that ability to do that while I'm streaming because I'm in the middle of the game. I don't like to stop to do that. It's kind of one of the things. Sorry about that. I definitely will add you to it when I get off the stream, because if I could open it with this game open, I would, but that would not be good. Then I have to close the game, and then that's going to take time away, and then... I hope you speak, Verdict von Coin, I think. If you possibly can speak English, if you can write English, that'd be good, preferably, because I don't speak German. Germany above everything else in the world, when protection and defense is always stands. Ah. See, I have German relatives in Germany. Ooh, do we take him? Do we take it? Yay, we got Leningrad. Woohoo! We broke through. Actually, I didn't break through, they just moved out of the way. That's the thing. They just, like, the AI sometimes just walks away from the defenses. It's their mistake. And I see it happens a lot in this game. That's why I like to micromanage my attacks, because then I like, oh, there's a gap right there. If I would have had a troop ready and waiting, I could have pushed them through. Well, you can't say they're above everything else in the world, unfortunately. Like, I'm German, Ukrainian, and Polish. I'm a mixture Canadian. I personally am thinking Alberta above everything else in the world because I'm really proud of being Albertan more than anything else. Like, I am German what's the word? Descendancy? Descendant from Germans. But, they have a good army in this game. If you play easy, don't play hard. Yo, 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 yo. Something, words that I don't understand. It's yo. Boy. Borrow. Back when the other 10 videos. Oh no, I don't do top videos. I just play games. There's a lot of people coming from YouTube today, I'll say. Wasn't expecting this. I would thought it would be some of my regulars would come watch me on Beam, but I'm gonna take this spot right here. Let's get this square right there. These rivers are really hard to break through, unfortunately. That's like a defensive line. Trying to walk over top of the rivers are not easy. That's what's stopping me from pushing this direction, because of that. I could try to push from this way, but they're all mostly dug in right now. They got dug in troops right now. Alright, that was not good. Let's put that back there. I need to get some more troops there so they don't get overrun. Telebubbies? Telebubbies? I don't know what Telebubbies is. I've never actually done mods in this game yet. That's a little bit beyond me. I do mods in City Skylines. Normally, if I was playing a game on Sundays, it would be City Skylines, but I've been playing this one so much while I've been sick in the last few weeks. I've been doing a lot of it, and it's micromanaging all my wars, and yeah, I'm at the point where I'm like, come on, Russia, just die already, so the game's over, so I could be like, Russia, you're done. Now I'm done the game, and then I might try from another country or something. I don't know. I might take a break from it. I'm just like, it's such a good game. I did try playing Europa Universals on live stream. It's not a good game to just live stream though. This guy wants to go down that way. Oh yeah, that's because his new front line's this way. I forgot. He changed the front line. They have too many troops. Too many troops. Alright, so let's send those guys this way. Fast as we can. Let's attack this airport and see if we can take it. Oh, 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 did you see that? Right there. They just opened up. Let's go this way. Send those guys that way, and send that guy that way. Whoop, not that way. I don't know, man. But if you want to talk about the game, then that would be appropriate. But talking about other stuff that has nothing to do with the game, I would suggest you might want to find another stream to go to, because then you're distracting me from what I am trying to do right now, which is play this battle right here. So if we surround them, hopefully they won't have their... Let's try to push this as fast as we can. Would be a good thing to try to do if I had more troops up here. Oh, are we currently losing? They do have ship there, docks. If I could get that dock under my control, that would help. But right now they could get supplies through that dock. So I gotta get these guys to push all the way up. And let's power that on. Power that attack. send that attack in. No, what's that gonna be? We got a farm me. Oh, it's not showing all the attacks. Oh, that's all the reserves. I don't hate anybody, I just prefer people to talk about the game and not be dumb, right? I'm very, I'm not a comedy act. I don't play games for comedy. I'm not one of those people who makes a lot of loud noises while they're playing their games and gets all excited for nothing. I'm more of a serious gamer. Maybe that's what I am. I don't know. That just tends to be how I play. It's nothing against you personally. Just usually I try to stay on topic to what the game's about when I go to watch streams. But if you really want, you should try out Beam. That's where my main streaming is on beam.pro/Swizzlerz, and YouTube's kind of like my backup, a secondary. We're actually doing pretty good up here right now. They're really breaking through these wire lines. Take these guys and let's send them right through this way. The Northern Army is not nearly as strong as these guys. These guys are totally entrenched. I cannot break them. And down here, well, I have to wait for breaks in their lines to get movements. A little bit I've taken is anything they've walked away and gave me. My army here is so weak on this side. It's, yeah, my majority of my forces up here. I'm trying to hit their capital. Let's take those guys in. And kind of thinning out here. Not good. As the front line grows, seems to thin out. Alright, to take those. Oh, we still have a command there. Let's take that one out. You don't need that. See, I had originally thought I'd do an attack from there, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get it to go for some reason. Oh yeah, we have those planes in the area. Why are we not using them? Alright, let's get some CAS power up. Forgot about those. My bad. So you guys got me distracted. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I should have given the command right when I moved them. In Hearts, can you rename a city? I don't know. Don't know. Here's a city. Oh, I don't think you can. This. I think it's mostly historical names. We are pushing this way right now. These troops, I'm going to march all 14 of these guys. Ooh, we got it. Nice, pause the game. The details, do we got that? Yay, we're finally done researching my carriers. Okay, let's put up the submarines. Well, that's something we haven't looked at in a while. How are our carriers doing? What's research right now? Close air support, naval bombers, carrier naval bombers are researched. It's our production or carrier naval bombers. think there's something right there. Close air support's outdated, I know that. I'm gonna do a jump on that when I get the next version. Naval bombers right there. Oh, did I never actually start making carrier naval bombers? My bad. Carrier naval bombers. We'll start another. Now that they're black, you know that we've used up all the ability to do it. Am I playing for Germany? I'm just playing Germany, yes. Germany's a kind of most funnest part of World War II because you do the most attacking in the game. If you're just playing a defensive game against Germany, I don't know if it'd be as much fun. I think there's other countries that people do play, like for instance USA, and they'll use it to attack Canada and break their alliances and stuff, but you can do that too. But mostly my attack plan in the game was to attack France and then England and then USA, and then try to keep Russia friendly as long as I could until I finally went and caused them to have this rebellion thing. And then now the rebellion has been done, it's well, see, now they're getting supplied. Because these guys aren't getting supplied. Well, we're still having issues there. But check out construction really fast, see what that's at. Well, we're doing pretty decent. Almost all the repairs have been done. Don't really have any other construction going on. We got some nukes, you know, we could always nuke them. Who's up for some nuking? Let's nuke Moscow. That should really hurt them. We have some strategic bombers somewhere in the area. Somewhere in the area. Let's go to airplane map mode and we'll find our strategic bombers. Fighters, 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 transports, tactical bombers. Unless they all died off. Oh, don't tell me I lost all my strategic bombers. Yeah, they might have been all fired down. Oh, that's gorgeous. We have 0 strategic bombers left. Great. See what we have in reserves. Okay, we got strategic bombers there. We'll give these guys there. Strategic level bomber 1s, bombers 2. All of those 70. Got some A1 flying fortress bombers. We'll take those as well. Halifax 1 will go okay. 127 strategic bombers. Yeah, we got about 8 nukes sitting there right now, so what we could do is utilize the nukes to our advantage and maybe nuke these guys in these locations, here, here, and here. I don't know if it'll make a difference or not. But I play on that time clock. I'll wait for those do some construction too, because we are catching up. Everything is pretty much at full speed now. I do want to get defenses built throughout my country needs. We have a lot of islands that have very little coverage, so let's give them full coverage there. Give them radar right on this one here. And radar on that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Gives a bit of radar throughout the world. Doesn't hurt to have better radar, that's definitely one of my beliefs. Or something. Upgrade that radar there. So if you go to map mode, you can see the radar zones. Kind of helps see what's out and about. We'll go hit play again. The construction, have we caught up with it? No, they're still building all of them full speed. Got a lot of very big countries now. Oh, we could do? Let's make some rockets. Let's start up construction of rockets right on. I wouldn't go there. Oh, that's all full. Can't build it. It's all blue. Oh, okay. Let's start building rocket facilities right there. Through there. There we go. Now the repairs are almost done. We're going to go off of repair boost and we're going to put it into construction. Oh, we were on that one. We weren't on construction. Repairing. Oops. Now I feel dumb. The whole time it's been repairing fast, slower on that one. Oh well. We'll get a lot of radar upgrades and send those to the top. Let's get some rocket facilities. If we build these rocket facilities here, we should be able to hammer them, hopefully, with those facilities. Fortunately, that area is claimed as Russian Empire. Get these guys and we'll bring them up here. Too much fighting. Can't win on these sides. They're all dug in. I think they might have pushed us. No. I would have liked to have done a encircle them. Might have to do that. Push really hard here in as far as we can and then circle back on them. Do some form of entrapment and try to entrap all their troops. I need like another 50,000 troops though. We got right here. Oh, we got the resistance men now. Yes! That is supposed to be a new army altogether. Him. His job is to fight resistance. So, finally ready. That's the other mistake. I never had military police before this this war. I kind of never developed them until recently. So we are going to put garrison on them, on all these. We're supposed to garrison. And we're going to garrison all this area. Gotta remember, where did the battle start? I think this land was mine. And this was their land. Yeah, that was the original front line, I think, was right about there. I see the area that we have taken over from them already. And these guys' job is they're not going to guard naval bases. They are mostly going to just fight resistance. That's all I want them to do. Attempt to lower resistance. And there's going to be more troops added to them in time. As you can see, they're going to go to where they think they need to go. And hopefully they do what they got to do. Hopefully they win. Yeah, 7, 8. I think we can break through right here. If I could break through here, here, and here, push these guys one more. Lots of letters that I don't know. English only, please, man. Said it once, I'll have to say it again. I only read English. We have our guys ready. Strategic bombers are waiting. Good. They're waiting. We are gonna hit. Go to that mode. We're gonna hit him. Dropping in 11 hours. We're gonna nuke the capital. We're so close to fighting for it, so we'll probably hurt them by doing that. I think they lose their supplies that they have in the capital, possibly, and other things possibly could happen. We'll see their defense airbase destroyed. If there's any airplanes there. Kaboom! There you go. And that's how you do it. Okay, and he's just done it 3 times in a row. It's starting to become spammy. Please don't spam my chat. Year right now is 1947. 1947. And kaboom. We bombed them. Really blocking me that direction. push, 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 push. No problem. It's very slow war because I play very slowly. I kind of micromanage everything where I can kind of actually win. Push that guy up that way. We'll take these tanks and try to push them up. Specifically aiming for that direction. Get a fast movement on these guys and moving right up there. I'm gonna drop one off right there, I think. I just left that area. And probably gonna lose this fight right here. Oh shoot. And they're winning. Don't like that, that's not good. Uh, 1947. 1947, right here. Trying to push as fast as we can, get as much area. Basically, aiming for Moscow right now. A huge army and pushing right through. They can't stop it. It's too big of an army. Hopefully they don't. Let's take this tank and let's bring them right up into there. Let's take these guys this way. These guys, I'm going to take them more around this way. And this tank will head in that direction. Now we've encircled this troop, so this troop should die out now. Let's take these guys, head them that way. Head that way. We've almost got that now. Redo that line.
kind of a zigzag there. Let's send one of these guys all the way up the side here, as fast as they can go. And we'll send that one that way. And this guy, we're going to send him along this route. That tank, well, we're going to put this one right up over into there. We've broken past the lines there. Definitely broken past the lines here. Almost circled us, this army. Really tight right there. Isn't good. I need to open it up and widen it open a little bit. Unfortunately, we're just about to lose this fight. Which isn't good. Because they're going to encircle my troops right there by taking that piece there. We don't want that. And hopefully we just keep pushing. So let's take this down this way, going this way, and you're coming this way fast. Right, so they've got about 42 hours till they run out of supplies now that they've been encircled. And we're going to attack. Those guys want to keep there. Almost got up to Moscow, which is too bad. Oh, these guys are moving. They're walking away from the capital. See, that's the dumb thing about the computer. How many going to Moscow? We have four troops there. 4 infantry divisions. I've got 1 tank division running at Moscow there, plus 3 over here, 1 there, and a bunch of others. So if I zoom out, you can see the full numbers. They have roughly 11 divisions in the area, 11 over here that I'm about to encircle, or combined. Do not overrun these. You want to know when? As soon as this battle's over, it's 77, 78%. Because we are definitely beating them. Our strength of this is 55% on this tank division, so they're going to have to wait and rest now. It's been a big fight. We have surrounding areas better now. Send that one that way. We don't want them to frontline themselves again, so unfortunately if they do that... Oh, they broke us. This isn't good. It's not good. And we have to dig in. They encircled us. Unfortunately, they just took that way. So it looks like they are... Oh, they just left. That's why. Definitely that's why. So let's put a pause on the game now that they basically pulled all their troops out of the south and are pushing up towards here. So that's why it's getting harder up there. It used to be really easy for a while up there. They must just did a big fast move. Okay. We have this army here. What is your command? We will give you an offensive line, and we're going to say make a new offensive line right there. And we say go. It's gonna go there. This guy, what is your offensive line? Okay, that's how I did. 38 divisions, 7 armies, so we'll give those guys the same command. And who else is in the area? That's our defensive guard. Our purple's more of the defensive army. They just mostly supposed to defend across the entire front. They seem to do a somewhat okay job. Somewhat. So what we're going to do is now micromanage this entire attack. So we can move forwards. Didn't fully open up. They still have 3 troops in this area. 2, 4, 6. So we're going to take this army here. We're going to walk them this way, and then that way. And we're going to bring those armies that way. And we'll bring these armies out this way. Yeah, so they're really trying to push it back. Definitely. Definitely a big pushback there. Let's put a play on that and see what happens. I want those... Oh, my mouse is not working. I need to buy a new mouse. Send these guys right in as well. Don't care, they're not ready. Alright, that's not good. These are getting no supplies. Still don't have Moscow? I thought we got Moscow. There we go. That's what it's trying to do. Flick it off that one. And flick it off that one. Siberian Army. How are they doing? I don't know. I gave most of the command back to these guys. Should really give them all back. Not really doing that well. Hey, Moscow finally fell. That's a good day. Be nice to make Iran fall, but we don't have any. Like the Italians are here; they're fighting. Try to send those troops that way. Thank you, John Carmichael, for that that host on Beam. Appreciate that. David, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a happy Sunday. Vinci France wants to send us 6 divisions. Sure, we'll take it. Oh, we did have some troops down here. When did those guys get here? You cannot cross the waters for some reason. I think we're gonna bring in some of our navies down there. So now that we've got control of this area, let's where is my ships? We have some light cruisers there. Got here right now. Oh wow, we've got a whole nother mess. We have a new crew. Oh, nice, nice. Okay. We got this flotilla. Put a hold on him. Send him back home. Actually, we'll send him back here. Put a hold on this guy. And we're going to send him here. Now, what is here right now? Which one is this? This is 6. Too many navies. There's that one. That one. Okay, this is 7. We're gonna split everything. So we're gonna do a quick create a new fleet. All carriers, all destroyers, all light cruisers. Actually, it'd be a lot easier if I did it the other way. Create new fleet and just say all submarines are separate. And select that main fleet and send them over to there. That's that. Well, that's not. That's the wrong one. No, we want them. We want the submarines to go there. You set up City Skylines helper team? Oh, nice. I haven't played the game in a while, John. I've been too busy playing World War II. But you're going to have to take a quick break and hit the washroom soon. We got some massive battles going on. Lots of massive battles. Our Moscow troops have lost supply. They're really pushing back on us right here. And we're walking over this area because they just walked away from all the main troops. So as long as that's happened, it's like, okay. Not good because we've got a bunch of troops there and I'm trying to push at them. Send these guys down this way. Send all these guys. That way. You gotta get going? No problem. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, Frederick. And I'm going to try to continue the war, and hopefully eventually Russia doesn't wipe me out with their counterattack as I've hit Moscow. They're counterattacking me with all their troops from that they had sitting right there for the longest time. But at the same time, I need to get my navy to take precedence over this section. I need to have control of that area, so I'll give it a little bit more time for those navies to move around. Me. There's 18 troops there. There's 40 navies there. I need to open up another ship port. Do we have another one in the area? We do have that one. Send those guys there. I'm not understanding why I have two Flotilla 1. Until 7. Some of these are home ports, so it's like this guy right here. His job is to hunt anything that comes in and out here. Got their main navy up this area with this aircraft carrier. They definitely need to get repaired, so. Oh, look at that. I just realized something. We have now got ability to attack. Who's the other guy sitting there? That's one right there. Let's send him all the way around and back. And that will encircle that area. These guys have really pushed far. No defenses guarding them at all. Actually, let's change this direction and get to that port there. That's the last port up in the north, pretty much. Let's take that from them. Make a push for that port, and let's send this guy down walking. And we're gonna go run this one right all the way in as far as we can at the same time. And this guy can run all the way this way. Awesome. I think that's going to be a pretty decent attack, combined with what's going on down there. And, well, these guys have dug in pretty much around my troops, so they don't really want to give me the space through here. We'll send those guys that way. These ones, we'll put them right up there. It's October, it's going to be winter soon. It's not good. We don't have Stalingrad yet. That's unfortunate. Well, let's work with those navies still. Waiting for those navies to do their move. Got another 13 of these troops here. So where's my resistance fighters? That's this army here, right? Yeah. Let's give them those 13 troops or resistance fighters. We can know that guy. And we'll run them right in. I'm going to add a little more garrison area to their area. Backline garrison area. We're going to add. We're going to add these areas here. And what are you in? I am playing Germany, and we are currently attacking Russia. I've already taken over North America, Mexico, Canada, USA, and I basically took over Europe, and then it went north and then jumped across to north side of England and then walked right through England, and from there I island hopped across to North America, and then eventually took out USA with a huge army. Brought in a ton of my troops that were down in South America or South Africa, so basically took out the northern section of Africa finally as I was pushed all the way down to South Africa, then attacked at that point. I have troops there, I didn't realize that. Let's put those guys in Cape Town. But Italy now has control of that. So I can take a quick break. We're going to be right back. Yes, I did, John. We have taken out the history. Oh, I'm sorry, what screen was I on? Anyways, I will be right back.
You're watching Swizzlerz Zone.
Hello. Yeah. How is that? Results of the heist. 281. I'm glad the bot finally got an update where it actually logged in a beam again. But the bot wasn't working for a while there for me. And I noticed that last time. Now all of a sudden I noticed at one point it logged back in. I'm like, oh, it's working again. One of the updates did it. I had it shut off for about a week and I missed like 5 updates. Okay, he seems to be pushing a little bit now. Not much, but moving his troops around, which is kind of good. Whereas I'm about to lose. Which is not good. Where were we? Yes, we were doing a change with these navies, eh? Alright. We have 48 types of ships here. These are... I don't want them here. Okay. Which ones are here? We got 2 flotillas. I want you to be here. And... want you be there. I don't know why it's so hard to select the ones I want and move them where I want them to be. I know, that's going to be the hard part of the war. It always is. Any winter war is bad. It's October right now. It is almost winter. War in winter is not easy in this game. Definitely is true. Doesn't help that they've surrounded me with a huge army right now around my army. So I need to push forward, so let's get this through. If we make enough noise, they're going to come and move their armies back this way. Right now, we have got pretty good defense there going on. We do have attrition on these troops, because they're out of supply. That was my big fighting force that we sent up there. But, I'm gonna do is send one of these guys like this along the river. And we're gonna send another one of these guys the exact same along that river on this side. The other guys will keep there to defend it. Oh. I
Thank you, Workday Wasted, for the host. Appreciate that over on Twitch. Just playing around. Ah. Trying to go and conquer as much of this land as I can. We got a massive battle going on. Try to micromanage it. I usually run on slow and like near pause half the time. They've just brought these defenders down this way, and now I'm pushing at them too fast. So I'm going to wrap around them and cut them off right away. This guy's pushing for the ports. Our navy should be settled now. Pause that. Good. This should all be submarines. So we're going to merge these two fleets together. There we go. I'm going to split it into actually 3 if I can. 35 and 35. I'll split to 2. So this fleet here, we are going to go the commander on it of this one, and his job is going to be convoy raiding, and he's going to convoy raid all. Okay. Select him again. He's going to be convoy raiding. I want to convoy raid all of the. That's annoying when that happens. Get the ship mode open. So that would be flotilla 7 and 1. Number 1. Put you on hold. Because I'm right clicking. I don't have access to that region. Oh, that's why it's not working. Interesting. Go back there. We'll get over to Japan in a moment. We can take a look at them. First I want to get my annoying ships to do their job. Oh, it is right click. Unfortunately, the right click not being wanting to do its job. So I can't actually get in there right now. So we will have to get our ships nearby. What we are going to do is jump into this one here. We'll merge these two fleets together. This has my older carrier then. Ah. Why am I having so much troubles? There we go. Sometimes I hate my mouse. You can't patrol or do anything in the Black Sea because of the strait there. Ah, that's why. Darn. We'll have to work our way into it. I don't have the strait. We need to get control of this area, what we need to do. Well, hopefully we can get a hold of it. If we take this guy and say, for instance, what if we do naval invasion from here to here and hit enter and give them a go. Hopefully that will do the trick. Yeah, darn Black Sea.
Anyways, this, now that we finally got this one going, I want to click on his airplanes and see what he's got. He's got naval bombers and fighters. We're gonna remove this air wing and add a new air wing of naval bombers. Actually, we'll give him CAS. '22 and 23, I think it is. They've got fighters and that. What year am I at? I'm at year 1947 now. Australia's too small for anything bigger than a convoy, I believe. You need to control the area around the Black Sea so you can have harbors there. I wouldn't worry too much about it, though. Yeah. I want to go and just try to kill out any other navy they might have. That's mostly it right now. Because I see he's got a ship right there. We can see the ship is there. And what we could do is this. We have some naval bombers somewhere. There we go. 200 naval bombers bombing the Black Sea, but we have the Baltic Sea, Sir Baltic Sea. Let's bring them down to this area here. And also go Oilers. Is that tonight? Welcome, John and John. Well, it's possible the war could last long. I'm not sure what the end date of this game is. I'm hoping I don't hit it soon. And now that we got those guys there, we are going to put a patrol on them. And I want to patrol this area here. Can't patrol that area, but we'll patrol this area. And for now. Basically, we'll show you Japan. You were asking about that. How is Japan doing? Let's get off that. Go to the map mode. Japan has taken its area. There's Manchuria and stuff. Like, China is now under our control. They're our ally now. Conquered as much of it as we could. And then there's the areas that Japan has and that I have that I took after the war ended. We actually didn't even beat Australia, but Australia just gave up when the USA lost. They basically lost the main ally. So they gave us the ability to claim all their land, so I claimed as much of the better lands as I could, specifically this piece of land here. As I went to resources, has 800 rubber, 300 tungsten, and 32 iron. So it's like an amazing piece of land right there. I claimed a lot of the rubber areas as much as I could. 1935 to 1945. Well, I want to win the war. I don't know what the end of the date of this game though is, because eventually I'm going to hit the end of the war. Oh, look at that. We just took that area. So this guy is all by himself. He's got no one to fight him, because Russia didn't do anything, and unfortunately our allies are useless. Thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, I don't have my screen active, so I didn't see who actually followed me. I apologize about that. And my alert hasn't come across to me here. Let's send these guys on a big esque walk and send them up to there. Oh, it's 10-2? Ah, thank you, 10-2, for the follow there on Twitch. Appreciate that. I do stream sometimes. Lately, I've been kind of not as much. I've been sick, and aside from that, with work, it's been pretty busy, so I haven't got around to it. But I do want to stream some more again. Try to send these guys this guy way. They're not really doing much. These guys are about to die, so unfortunately. We need to connect them back. This Russia has been really pushing these troops in on us. Fortunately, he's not pushing. Alright, so that's that. That's the other half of these guys. So I'm going to put in a patrol over on the other side, if I can. And convoy raid as much as we can. It definitely is one of the best games ever. This one is more complicated than 2 and 3, and there's a lot of changes, a lot of minute changes that make the game better, but at the same time, the game is still challenging and hard. Like, there's a lot to learn, and I'm still learning things. People are teaching me things, and some things I figured out on my own. Like, I haven't tried streaming it till I actually had an idea of what I was doing. Even though I failed at this one so bad, and I want to go back in time and restart over again. But I put so much into this game itself that I don't want to just stop. Now I'll hit play and start the game up again. Get the simulation going. Microphone to adjust, probably not in the right spot. Let's get these guys over here. We're still having a big they repositioned their main armies there. It's really hurting. Okay, dig in. Need to dig in here and get some troops there. They're really pushing up north. Pushing back on me. Counterattacking our attack at their capital. Well, unfortunately, counterattack and attack, and a counterattack, then an attack. Let's go like this. We got some troops here, so let's go push right in hard. I think we'll leave those as defense. Let's see if we can circle that entire group right there. No, I have the Air Force, John. The Air Force is just, they're fighting right now. Ah. My double click has been happening a lot. I need to get a new mouse. Currently, we have a bunch of planes doing things in different areas. We have air superiority up here going on 95% with close air support of 63% and interception at 35%. We aren't winning the war of air down south right now, unfortunately. Strategic bombers are standing by. We could move them in and then give these guys commands for this area when they get here too. Do that. And these guys, we'll move them to this one. If I'm smart enough to click on them ahead of time and give them a command, then they'll go to work great. We still have some planes way back there. Some rocket interceptors. Let's give this guy a move over to here. And we'll give this one a job in here. Double check everyone's clicked on the jobs I want them to be doing. Okay. Join this. Are you already conquered USA? Yes. Yes, I did. My whole plan was pretty much to try to keep Russia friendly as long as possible. And what I did was I conquered the normal area, figured out how to transport troops over water. That took a long time. Once I figured that out, then I went and attacked Germany and jumped across all these islands till I made a huge attack. I built up my my infrastructures to support a huge army in northern Canada as I pushed into the interior, and I just basically updated infrastructure hard to have that many troops that I had there, and that took a long time. Eventually I broke through and attacked right across USA. 5-0 Oilers. Oh really, they're actually winning? Are you lying to me? We'll look this up. Looking up Oilers game. Oh wow. Ducks 0, Oilers 5. 5 scores in the first period. Currently 37 seconds left in period 1 is what my phone's telling me. I might have to stop the stream, guys, and go watch this game because they're actually... I watched them lose again. They won last one. They had a 3-0 lead and they screwed that up. But as you can see, the infrastructure is not that great up to this point. So right now our supplies, how are their supply lines coming in? Supply lines are coming in like that, eh? I think we're going to have to do some infrastructure upgrades probably. I can't do infrastructure upgrades there, but I can here. So let's go, this one's 5. We'll go 5 on that one. Go 8 on that one. That gives that 10. Go 10 to that one. And that will start that. Doing a huge radar upgrade across the world, putting in radar stations all over the place. And oh, we should have these guys ready. Nice. Oh, we just got good stuff. Let's check that out. Where are the rockets? Are the rockets built already? That rocket, there's that rocket. No, they're almost built. That's only level 1 of 2. Ah. I need a new mouse. Level 1 is going to be completed on October 18th. It's 15th right now, so in 3 days we'll have our rockets first level completed there. But they only will fire, hopefully those ones will fire further. Current generation ones only fire so far. I can't seem to figure out. That's one thing I don't like about the game. So you make these rocket things, but because these are the first generation rocket missiles, I can't delete them and upgrade them to the new ones. They're like level 1. It's like you're supposed to be able to fire them, but it won't let me fire them because it won't fire that far. What if I could do that from air mode? No, because if I click on them, it does the same thing as that. One thing I don't like about that, the rockets. They're too far away to do anything. Oh no, they took Moscow back. We've already bombed them once there. Let's send that guy at that same walk pace that way. We'll send this one down this way. We've circled this guy here, so thank you to there. Oh, you will? Okay. You can let me know then. This is a game that I play for hours, as you could tell. It's a very slow-paced game for me, because I run on slow. It's even that is too fast sometimes, because I'm running so many troops at once. I like the automated fighting, but I find they sometimes just sit there and don't do much. You gotta wait and wait and wait, and I don't want to wait. I want to fight. Ooh, research done. Details. Try to get the tactical bomber technology up. Not a 1950 yet, but if I can get the 1940 stuff to upgraded that technology, that'd be nice. Okay, let's get this guy to go this way. Yeah, this is a problem. We do have a plan for those troops, so well, hopefully they can push through and get in there. Mountain Blade last week. Want to stream that at some point. Oh, okay. Never heard about it. I just want to play my game. Not want to stream. This is such a game that you can't stream. I didn't think it's even. I don't know. Surprisingly, people have come and watched. I was actually quite surprised. YouTube had quite a few too. This guy's running all the way there. What's a river that's going to run some guys along? Let's run this one. All the way up the coastline. As long as it's running, then let him go. Kind of have them loop along the same. Getting up to those mountains. Those ones we're going to throw right in as fast as far as we can. This one, well, going like that. Our front line is kind of not really built well. Those 6 troops are to be needed down over here. Seems the chaps are not helping me. I know, I've noticed that. They've been really doing nothing in the game. It's aggravating that they basically were stuck fighting this area up here for the longest time, and they never moved back and forth. They didn't do a good job. I would have expected a little more help. In the end, I've got the majority of everything, but they did come and defend areas. Like at one point they defended here while I was attacking. I do have some armies in other areas, as you can see. But they aren't really doing much. They could be doing more. I don't know if it's a game bug or what. Prioritizing for them. Like even these armies here, they're like, oh, we're not pushing forwards. Too bad. If it wasn't for me having the coup, then I probably would be having a lot harder time, because this is basically makes Russia have to do something. But my attack on Moscow, I lost Moscow already. Too bad. I just left that one right there. Oh, we got to do that one right now. We'll encircle those 3 divisions right there. Yeah, they like to automatically remove the spots where I put them. So that's just that guy there. It's like a blitzkrieg going on in the south down here. Let's take that guy, we'll move him up to there. This one's going to move up to there. Free America denounces the communism. Free America Empire be pursuing protectiveness, political. Oh. Ugh. Alright. Too much going on too quickly. Let's get that direction. This guy stop. Let's push to Tula. Get that tank going. Push to Tula. This isn't good. We need to break through. We need to break through now. We need to get reinforcements to those troops right there before we lose them all. Their strength is starting to disappear. This army here is not doing much that direction. Oh. Go fast move you to there. We're gonna fast move you right to there. How are we doing up in the north? Should be able to beat these guys now. Yeah, we've cut out their supplies, so they now have low supplies. Not too good. My cold's still here. Let's move these guys down that way. So we have 7 troops sitting there. Let's fast move these defensive. They're supposed to be on the defensive line, which is way over here. For whatever reason, they just want to sit out there. So let's bring them right into there. Bring them down there. If we turn off his movement, I'm not supposed to have a plan. You're supposed to just be defending. Across my front line. I need to break through that line. Nice, we got another city. October 31st. It's gonna be snow on the ground soon. And Russia's leaving. What's up with this army? Where is this army? It's 38 to 24. 38 of 24. Let's take some of his stuff, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll take those and put them over on the main guy. There we go. Six to 0. That's insane. They better keep pushing. They better push. Can't declare war there yet. I'm trying to start wars all the way over here too. Trying to justify war against all these areas here. And Unfortunately, the game forces you to justify everything. So it's like, I just let me go to war. It takes forever. I want to just declare war. And you know, that's kind of fun that they've added that to the game, but it kind of makes it slows down your battle attack plan. They're really trying to keep their capital. I think it's time we nuke them again. Oh, we just got our guys are going to be reinforced. So they pushed up like that. Now we just need to break the line. Let's bomb that one. As bad as it is, I have troops in the area too. But I bombed the main capital, not the piece of land right next to it. USSR wars. Well, actually, no, we're not playing against USSR. We are fighting against the Russian Federation. It's not USSR. The Russian Federation is not USSR. And they're actually a diplomat. If you look at their country, they are more of a democratic country with a bit of fascists. And not communist, very little communism at all. So, somehow they changed. The Russian Empire is over here, though. They're unfortunately not doing well. Not doing too well at all. He's lost a troop. They got like the majority of their troops up and pushing up this way. It's not helping me at all. I don't have defenses that way. Unfortunately, they're doing exactly what I like to do to them. Walk through the back of their lines. And then cut off the troops and then cut them off from supply. So that if we break it right here, if we break their line right there, we will have broken their supplies. And it'll take them 48 hours. Oh, about 48 hours. And they could, but Donkey 5 United, welcome to the stream. The other name I cannot pronounce on YouTube. It's like an NPNK something. Let's call you R for short. I'm gonna take these guys and move them this way. Try to cut that off right there. And we're gonna hopefully, if I can hold this army. 89, almost. Oh, they cut my troop. Those guys are doing that. What are these guys doing? Let's put them this way. These guys are like being useless right here. Let's bring them down to the front, down here. These 9 troops also being useless. Let's break Buddy's line. His line command was that, so let's give him a new command again. We'll recommand him, and that should help with that. At the moment, yes, I am playing Germany. Later, when I'm finished this one, I might start again and try playing a different country. Maybe France or something. But at the moment, it's the country I wanted to play. My first time playing Germany, I actually lost. I had a good defense, but I didn't realize about my biggest mistake was this right here. Service by recruitment. I had it on the original, only 5%, and thought, what the heck? Oh no, I thought 1.5 volunteer only. And I didn't realize that this existed, so I could have gotten more troops. And when I ran out of troops, my troops, their line just pushed across all of my men and broke through, and I lost the war. I didn't realize I could have changed the service, so I restarted the game and started this one. Then over time I learned about that. I'm like, there's got to be some way to get more troops. So there we go. Let's encircle that guy. We can do the encirclement up there. Oh, we did. Nice, we got him. We encircled in 3 different spots. So start with that one attacking there. You guys are all going to attack right there. No, I haven't really done paratrooper research yet. You know, it would probably help, but there's already so many complications in the game as it is, right? They've got like the majority of their army now there, just been, well, the capital's there, so unfortunately they got the capital, so they still have supply lines. It's just the rest of the world isn't supplied. They might still have supplies. Let's check. No, they're on lack of supplies. No, I know zero Russian in real life. I know some German because that's my background, but I'm going to attack on there. I'm going to attack right there. This is a good chance to actually win. It's exactly what I would love to do to one of their big armies. So if we can break that huge army there, we'll knock out a lot of troops. So there really could be a bad mistake is made right now. It could be really disastrous. So let's attack there now. This is my first time playing this game specifically on live stream. I've been playing it off stream just to get an idea of how to play the game. And then I thought maybe after I knew what I was doing a little bit, I would try to stream it because it's so complicated. And that one's pretty much moving, that one's moving. I do stream other games sometimes. Lately I have been taking a bit of a break, but if you look at my YouTube channel there, if you subscribe, you can check out some of my replays of previous past streams of different games I have played. But I do enjoy the Paradox Entertainment games, specifically Europa Universals. Is like my favorite. Okay, they should really be cut out of supplies now. Try and move. I see I have 6 warheads. Yeah, I do use some of them. I used a few already. But, I don't know. I probably will use one on Moscow again if you want me to. We can hammer them again. We don't have air superiority right now, unfortunately. Need to overrun these troops here. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 troops. It's a very important fight right now. Ooh. Details. We finally researched it. Finally. Let's give him night vision. Check the date actually on that though. 1946. Yeah, I can do that. Let's go to, I know to go to production now and upgrade all of the equipment. So level 1, we're going to jump right to level 3. Level 1, right to level 3. I did, I think, 1 to level 2 earlier, down here. And that one there. 1 to level 3. Pushing a ton of planes right now, as much as we can. Unfortunately, the Russians have a really good air force, and they've been taking us out. Is it necessary to create a tank division? Well, we are recruiting some tank divisions right now. We have some modern tank divisions. We have some heavy tank divisions. We have some mechanized tank divisions. We've got some SS tank division, or these normal mobile guys. 10 more coming on there. They're being trained right now. We've got some more infantry coming through, about another 6 divisions there. These are all at different points of research and stuff. And some of them, I think I'll probably still make 2 more of these military police divisions, at least 2 more runs of that. They're going through research right now, or up training. So we are still making troops, still making lots of repairs, but production wise, if you look at the numbers, like my planes need to reinforcements are low right now. We've got 14,000 of these guys left, which is not bad. 39,000 of this left, which is not bad. This used to be at like 20,000, so we are losing mobile. I'm gonna have to increase that rate of that probably. These are being used for upgrades right now. And mechanized are mostly being used for reinforcements right now. Heavy tanks are being used for reinforcements. Medium tanks are being used for upgrades. 300 needed right now. Tactical bombers used for upgrades. Our jet fighters are all reinforcing. I'm trying to push out fighters as fast as we can right now. Need more planes. Looks like we have enough support equipment finally. Like 48,000 support equipment. We're losing about 3,000 a day. Our needs are fulfilled for now, so everybody's upgraded, which is good. So what I think I'm going to do is turn off at least one of those lines. Maybe 2 of those lines for now. We'll leave those, sorry, infantry equipment, not support equipment. Towed anti-air is pretty decent. We've got lots of that. Could down that line a bit. Another line of those. I had to have a lot of modern tank lines, but they take 60 chromium, and I don't have much chromium right now. We only have 2 lines going full blast on modern tanks right there. Then I got modern tank destroyers at half. Oh, there's another 2 modern tanks at the top there. So we are pushing out modern tanks as fast as we can. And they seem to be pretty decent in the battlefield. But fighters definitely is a place that I could always use more. Right now we have so let's we'll put in a new type of fighter. Go another jet fighter line. We'll increase that. These guys are ramping up speed. They're at 2.3 a day, whereas the guys at the top are at full speed right now, and they are putting out 6 per day. So it's going to take a while. Definitely going to take a while for them to get their capacity up. But why did I not use the atomic bomb? Add the airbase to. Why did you? I did use some atomic bombs actually. I've already bombed a few spots, but I actually bombed 2 spots. I bombed Moscow here and right next to it so far, so that I could attack it better. But eventually we're probably going to knock them out again. Our average organization's down to 21%, supply status is 7%, so that's pretty bad. We're going to start getting attrition more, to 24% attrition, so we might end up bombing them if I can get more superiority, but right now we could drop them. There you go. We'll drop another nuke on them. The problem is the nukes won't actually kill the people. Your armies don't die. So yeah, there we go. You see, their armies are there. If we attack them now, okay, maybe we can. Oh, nice. Turkey capitulated. That's what we want to see. Nice. Oh, where's my ships? We want to add a new area. Bolt patrol. There we go. That's what we want to do. Let's watch it. We'll take on their little navy right there, what's left of it. With our battle cruisers, our 2 carrier groups. The submarine is not going to do much against my 6 destroyers. But now that we're in... Oh, where did my troop go? I didn't realize this happened. They just moved all the troops out. They like left the whole south. So we really have like the whole, well, they're probably hiding or redoing their lines or something. Let's push as far as we can with that group. Push that group like that. We'll push that group like that. This group's going this way. This group's going this way. Yeah, I gotta take out Sweden. I'm trying to declare war on them right now, but they're not. It's not. And I've got a... We've got a justification going on all of this area right now, trying to get this area so I can get down that way. Because I have armies here. I've got a trying justification against Cuba as well for war. And I'm trying against Sweden too. So if we go to war against Sweden, it's going to be a problem because they're going to wipe me out up here, but I don't have the army in the area right now, unfortunately. We're going to upgrade that one as well. What type of port do we have there? Level 10, okay. Do a bit of that. Unfortunately, this other area is all Russian Empire. I won't get the chromium. I'll have to trade for it. But we got as much as we can get right now. Uh-oh. My game just crashed? No. No. Oh. What happened? The Russian Federation has capitulated, giving us access 75% of their stockpile equipment. This, and this. 170k. All that. Other. We also seized 20,000 support equipment, 16,000 motorized, 2,500, all that other stuff. Ooh, really? Okay. Great news. Congratulations, we just won the game. Game over. Alright, it's up for me to take my land, so I want land with chrome. But I don't see it. Go 84. go done for that part. What happened? Didn't I not get all this area? What? I thought I was supposed to get all that. Well, that sucks. I actually don't got control of it. The Russian Empire has control of it, and that's my ally. Well, that sucks. Unfortunately. Well, we could turn my war against, like, Finland there and justify war against them and... Did Italy just take Mexico? Did I make a mistake? I thought I clicked those areas. Or is that just Mexico's thing? Oh, for somehow it became him a puppet of Italy. I don't know how that happened. I'm sure I clicked it right and had clicked all the areas. Huh. Strange. Yeah, looks like it's Italy's controlling it right now. So pretty much leaves us in the game with like Brazil. We just justified our war against Cuba. So let's bring our ships in the area. We'll convoy raid all this area. Oh. Pretty much game is over. Convoy raid. Hold. Convoy raid. That's the first one. Back to the second one now. Hold and we'll convoy raid you. And hold convoy raid. Actually, we'll put you on patrolling here, here. And we're going to bring in the other navy there. But patrol, patrol, patrol. And I'm going to do a quick trade. I want almost all of it. Need 36 right now, so let's buy in about 50 or so. You're playing City Skylines? Yeah, I'll talk to you later, John. Thanks for stopping by, seeing the war. I should break my alliance with them, you think? I don't really need to. I've got a big country already. Now, if I did break my alliance with them, that would put me at a point where I've got a bunch of troops on their land. And the capital's way over there, so it'd take me a while to get there. I could. Well, you know what? We could. What if we did that? The problem is my planes are in their territory, so I need to get my planes out first. Who could do that? I don't have to worry about all the bad stuff. The Ottoman Empire is back. Did I hit done? Okay, I'm loading the game, guys. I think I hit done. So that's why I didn't get to claim any land, because I hit done. I thought I hit end turn. Oh, I'll just push it at full speed for a bit. Oh no, that put me too far back. Shoot, I should have saved it first. Oh well. This is the joys of it. Unfortunately. But I'm probably going to call it a night soon. So I've been streaming for a few hours playing this. But yeah, that happens sometimes. Go back in time. Moscow night, I must go to bed. Yeah, it's a great game. I'll probably end up starting a new game eventually. It's pretty much done in my opinion what you want to do with it. But unfortunately, I went far back. I should have made a save. I didn't go too far back, only like a few days. Maybe I'll upgrade the speed on it just a little bit. Let's hammer them with another nuke then. And let's take this guy. We'll delete his line. We'll make his front line again. And that should hopefully help. Lots of his troops, for whatever reason, were all over the place. Get that defense shortened back up. I will say one thing is nice about the game. They kind of made it nicer that you could capitulate the country sooner. And you just have to hit the victory points to do it. Like, when it came to Poland, I remember I did it in like game time, maybe less than a day to 2 days. I just pushed full speed right through everything. It was a week, could have been a few days. I just know it was really fast. And let's redo what we just had done earlier. Drop another one there. There we go. Circled their army all over again. Let's go like that. Put a command like that. Take those guys to attack here, those to here. Goes to here. And construction, reduction. It's gotta do what I had done before. Just trying to do this a lot faster. Well, that's not good. I'd already capitulated them by this point. Something I did wrong. Probably because I don't have Moscow out of my control right now. That's unfortunate. I think this is where it capitulates. Okay. So these are the lands I can take, because that's the war that I was doing, was Mexico, which is the war that Russia joined. I'll leave this one there. That was my mistake. I hit done last time. So I made demands there. What's left? Make some demands over here. I don't really want to get into that mess though. I'm not totally sure which one I want. Do I want to go for here? I don't really have any land there. I have India. Let's go pass. You can puppet them. Oh, the Turkish and make a puppet. Pass a turn. We'll puppet them. Take a bit of that land. Well, who's left? So we got some lands over there out of Iran. Took some of the lands that Italy would have wanted. Could always declare war in Italy. Take out all of Italy. Nah, can't do that. A bunch of allies all over the place. Get done. I think I'm gonna stop there for the night. So his empire is pretty big now, but they don't have a lot of troops. Probably should go and conquer them now. I think I'll wait for that another day. I'm gonna save it now at that. Cuba start war. We'll start with that. That's really where I'm at right now in the game. Just about to go to war with Cuba. My war with Mexico is now over. So I go to war with Cuba and then I take out whoever's left of their country. See whoever joins the war with them. All the superpowers pretty much are conquered now. Or allies, so. Conquered or allies works with me if we go diplomacy wise. Anything that's blue is my ally. See, if I break my alliance, then I'd be worried because then the other countries of mine might be mad at me because they're part of my faction. I can't just like play a war against them because the game won't even give me that option. If anything, I'll just do my trade with him. I don't know if the game will allow us to do that, so. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for stopping by, everyone who did come by today. Been fun. Oh, we got a lot of ups, figures. People like my game. Nice, awesome. Glad everyone came by who enjoyed it, and thanks for everyone who's my regulars stopping by. Thought I'd show you guys what I was playing lately behind the scenes, what I was not streaming. So now I finally showed you guys I was streaming it. Maybe I might try again someday when I want to start a new war and show you how boring the game can be. But it's very fun, very complicated, and very in-depth. Anyways, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
You're watching Swizzlerz Zone.